What's going on, guys? It's me, Jack, and today we are back with another video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but today we're going to be reviewing and I'll be giving you my thoughts on Season 1 of The Bad Batch. Now, before I get into my review, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Also, turn on the post notification bell in the corner so you won't miss any of my videos and you'll know exactly when I upload them. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see next in future videos. And with that said, let's get started talking about Season 1 of The Bad Batch. Now, I thought mainly this season, in comparison to Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars, was absolutely incredible. It crushes their beginning seasons by a landslide with the writing and character development. And speaking of character development, let's go and break down some of these characters. So first you have, basically, if you haven't seen the show, the Bad Batch is a group of enhanced clone troopers who have to learn how to survive once the Empire takes over, and they don't want to be in the Empire. And they also didn't commit Order 66 because of their inhibitor chips. So that's basically what Season 1's about, them finding their way and also meeting this clone, Omega, who doesn't look like a clone, but she actually is. She's actually older than Clone Force 99 or the Bad Batch, and it gets very interesting. But we'll save that for a little bit later. So basically, you have Hunter, Tech, Wrecker, Crosshair, Echo, and Echo. I don't know why I thought there was one, but yeah, that is the Bad Batch, and basically each one has their own enhancement. Hunter has his incredible leadership skills, and also how he basically has enhanced like senses and of awareness. That's what I was thinking. And then Echo, he has a long, complicated story in Clone Wars, but basically Echo was killed at the Citadel, and he was being used for as a Republic information, like a droid, and of like their battle tactics, and he was basically turned into like a machine. So now he's with the Bad Batch. Wrecker has brute strength, Tex has an enhanced mind, and obviously Crosshair's enhanced shooting abilities and as a sharpshooter. So basically, they are trying to find their way, and I think what this season does great is bringing in other characters, because you get to see in some episodes some of them are filler episodes, but a lot of them are very good. You get to see them rescuing Hera's parents, Hera from Rebels, and you get to see Chopper in there, and you also get to see Cad Bane when Cad Bane takes Omega, and you get to see throughout the show as well, Hunter's character development really changes from this just soldier who they don't like to follow orders and they just, do whatever they want, to someone who actually is a caring person, and it becomes like a parental or guardian figure for Omega, and really becomes attached to her. So you got all of that in the mix. You got Cad Bane coming in, obviously, so when he takes her, and I'm trying to think of other characters. So you get some minor characters like Sid, who owns the barn, used to work with the Jedi, but she's giving them like bounty jobs to do. So it really has a lot in the show that it's not just side mission after side mission after side mission. You get to see Gregor and how he escapes from where he's being held captive. So you get to see Gregor in an episode, but I think the main thing that happens in this entire season is the fact that Crosshair is now not with the Bad Batch anymore. He goes and he is taken and he's with the Empire, and then in the final episode you find out or in the second to last episode, the part 1 of the finale, you find out that his inhibitor chip was removed, and he's like, it's the whole thing of, this is who I am. I'm no longer a part of the Bad Batch, and I am with the Empire. And then in the end, he does wind up helping them in the when the Empire destroys Kamino, which you get to see that, which is very like, wow. So that's where Kamino went after the Clone Wars. It gets destroyed within a matter of months or weeks. I don't know how the time span between Order 66 and the finale of Season 1 of Bad Batch. But he does help them, and basically the end of this season is, the last scene of the season is, personally I did not like the final episode, because it really was just, it did give a lot of good character development, but it was basically just Crosshair bickering back with Hunter and the rest of them, like saying like, man, it just really didn't have a lot, because the part 1 did have a lot to it. So it really does the part 1 was really incredible, where Hunter, because when they rescue Gregor, Hunter gets, he doesn't make it onto the ship, which you were kind of expecting something bad to happen for the finale, and then once he gets there, they destroy Kamino. So basically the last episode, in the last scene, what I'm trying to get to is Crosshair just waiting on the platform while the Bad Batch leaves him. So he does not go with the Bad Batch. So basically where we are at the end of Season 1 is they leave, Clone Force 99 leaves him, and he's there for whatever happens next in Season 2. He might be with the Empire, he might just be on his own. I have no clue. But it's really interesting to see how, because his character, ironically, he was the one who I didn't like. He was my least favorite. Him and Tech, kind of, but he was my least favorite out of all of them. And now I think his character is really interesting, between how he is now like conflicted between to join the Empire and also his once friends. And it really has a lot of his development as a character. I think the character with the least development probably has to be Tech, because he just focuses on the facts. He really doesn't have, he tries not to just to show his emotions too much, which can be a downfall which can be a flaw in his character and make it not so interesting. But it's very interesting to see him like care about, even he does care, but it's very interesting to see him in his way of caring for somebody. And then you also have, forgot to mention this other character who comes in, which we all knew was going to come in. You have Rex come in, which he finds Clone Force 99 by Trace and Rafa, who are another episode who help the Bad Batch out. And it's very funny that you get to it's very funny that you get to see Trace and Rafa again, because they were like okay characters, and now you're like, oh, they are back. Like I thought we were going to be done with them, but they are back, and we might see them again in Season 2. I don't know, but something I also want to know is how did Rex find Trace and Rafa? Probably by Ahsoka, but we didn't. That was the one character I missed this season. I knew we weren't going to see her, but I really wanted to maybe see Ahsoka or Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan's on Tatooine, unless they have a mission on Tatooine where they run into him like in Rebels, but I highly doubt that, because I don't think he ever leaves Tatooine once he goes there in Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, overall an amazing season, and it really had a lot of great stuff in it, and great potential for future episodes and future seasons. And I'm really hoping that it gets a lot better. What else is there to say about this? There's I'm looking forward to seeing all those other characters who appeared. I'm looking forward to maybe seeing some, like, the side characters like Rex, Trace, Rafa, and another side character, Cut Lawrence, who was an abandoned trooper. That's in like episode 2. I won't. Maybe we'll see Kanan again, or Caleb again. There were so many side characters, and maybe we'll see. We will most definitely see Fennec Shand, who is in another episode trying to get Omega back. But last thing I want to talk about in this video, because I'm trying to make it a shorter one, is Omega's character and her development. Now, it's very interesting to see a younger protagonist that isn't a side character in a show, because besides, like, who isn't a Jedi as well, because this is the first time Star Wars has really ever done a younger, like 11, 12 years old protagonist. I mean, she's obviously much older than, but she's much older than like 11 or 12, but her development makes her 11 or 12. She's been alive longer than that, but she has a slower development, which is why she looks younger. So basically, she's an 11 or 12-year-old. But this is one of the first times that Star Wars has ever really had a protagonist that young, and a character who has been in every single episode. And it's very interesting to see her development through realizing that this is where she belongs with her brothers. Like, these are her actual brothers, and with people that she belongs with. She was born to be a clone, and she feels that, and it's very interesting to see that Star Wars is being, you know, unique now with who they're going to have as, like, clones, because usually you knew clones, oh, there's one clone, like, they all look the same, that's it. But it's really cool, and I can't wait to see more of Omega in the next couple of seasons, however many they're going to be. But yeah, I'm very excited for that, and also I'm excited to see a more recent thing, what happened to Captain Hauser after he betrayed the Empire on Ryloth. I'm very excited to see after he helped Hera's parents escape, which was one of my favorite episodes. But I think my favorite episode was the 70-minute original special that I did a video of, and I'll put that in the description above, or I'll put it at the end of this video, which that was probably my favorite episode of the show. But if you have any other questions about this, I'll be happy to answer it in the comments. If you have any thoughts, I would love to know your thoughts on this entire season of Bad Batch if you watched it. And yeah, it was a very great, strong opening season. I'm very excited to see what they do next. But anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Also, turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And like I said, comment down below your thoughts. Ask me any questions about the show that you might have. I'd love to hear your opinions and questions. It'd be great in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see next. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.